Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to install a push to start button on a 2000 Mustang GT. What you'll need is some electrical tape, some wire. I'm just using some old remote wire that I had for some car audio that I was wiring up, and of course your push to start button. I picked this up at I can't even remember what it's called, but it was 12 bucks. So you just get it has to be a momentary switch. That means it's only connected when you actually push it down. Make sure you don't get a on and off switch, because it's not going to work for you. You need it has to be a momentary switch. Okay, step 2. We're going to choose a place to install your switch. I've chosen right here. I just had a blank switch right here. These switches aren't even on, so I popped this one out. It's super easy, and I'm going to choose install it here. A lot of people choose the cigarette lighter. There's actually a kit on American Muscle that you can buy for $100 that installs in here. I'm going to actually show you how to install a push to start button for around $12 versus $100. So you can do the math. But so first step is to remove this trim piece that's surrounding your shifter. I have a manual transmission, and this will work with automatics too. Just make sure to put it in neutral, and it pops right out. Also, it might be easier when you pull this out. There's two connectors back here. You got your cigarette lighter and your traction control. You can just disconnect these, and it makes it a lot easier. But really, you can just kind of push it over to the side, and I have enough room. If you choose to install it in the cigarette lighter, you're going to need to take it out. There's two clips you pinch in, and you're easy. But so I'm going to install this, and we'll go from there. Before I install it, actually. So here's the switch itself, and before you install it, I recommend putting the wires on first. It's going to make it easier. It doesn't matter what side you install your wires, since it's just going to complete the switch anyway. So don't worry about what side to put the wires on. Just install the wires on here, and then what you're going to do is install your switch and then run your wires up through under your dash, and I'll show you what that looks like in a sec. So there's the button installed with the wires here. I just kind of ran them right together, and I ran them right under through here and out the back. Okay guys, so next order of business is we have to take off this plastic cowl, I guess. So it's just two 8mm bolts. So get a socket and grab that off. So I got the two bolts out, and you actually do have to pull this kind of firmly to get it out. Don't worry, you won't break it. So, all right. So now that that's off, this will help to remove the this metal piece right here. It's just two 8mm bolts as well. Same as last time. One more thing to remove. Remove this dash support. Just another two bolts. It's easy. It's just going to make it easier to get to the ignition switch. We got everything off. We can get to the ignition switch. Right here. This is the ignition switch. This is a 7mm bolt. And we're going to have to take that out in order to take the ignition switch out. So grab a 7mm and get at it. It just slides right out. You just kind of loosen that up, and it slides right out from the back. Take this gray cover off to gain access to the harness, and then I'll show you what to do with the wires. Get this switch off is you just depress these together, and it just kind of slides right out. So okay, so now that we're in the switch here, the two wires that you need to be concerned about are the white and pink one right here, and this gray and yellow one right here. Basically, the white and pink one is for your ignition, and it depends how you want to hook this thing up. But if you still want to be able to start the car with the key just like normal, then you just splice into the the white and pink wire. If you only want to be able to start it with the push start button, you cut the yellow and pink, or sorry, the white and pink wire at the ignition switch and connect above it. So you're completely eliminating this switch here, which is what I've opted to do. So I'm gonna install that right now, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is what you should look like here. You got your, if you choose so, you got your white and pink one cut at the ignition, and you're going to connect your one wire from the ignition switch, or sorry, your push to start button to the top, coming from the rest of the vehicle. You're leaving this, and then you should have a opening for a wire to be spliced in right here. So this is what I've done. I have cut the yellow, or the white and pink wire right here at the ignition switch. That's gone. Don't even worry about it. Then at the other end, I have other side. I have connected one wire from the other side of the switch. I just use a double connector and just to have a better connection. This is connected. This runs down to the rest of the switch. Then I spliced in this wire. I haven't taped it up yet, but I spliced in this wire to the gray and yellow. That is spliced in, good connection there. And then I'm going to tape it up, and I'll show you how to make this all work. As we're all set up here, this is all spliced in, solid connection here. And then, sorry, these wires are just extra here. But anyway, the only way to test that this works, you have to plug it back in, or else it will, nothing will work. You won't have electronics or anything. So plug it back in and give it a test, and go from there. Okay, so here we go for the test. I chose to wire it up that I can only start with the push start button. So I obviously chose to cut the white and pink wire. So here's a test. Key in ignition. Okay, we got the ding. Now electronics are on, and since this is a manual, clutch in, and there you go. We're running. We're good. So now that you got your car all running and everything, just put back all your covers and hide your wires, and you're all good to go. By the way, you do still have to shut the car off with the ignition. You just turn the key and it turns right off. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. I really hope I was at least able to help a few people. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just throw them in the comment section, and I'll try my best to answer them all. But I think for the most part, I pretty much got everything. So, all right, guys, see ya.